Science is the study of the whole world, and everything in the world is some form of matter. Matter is anything that has weight and takes up space. That's matter. And matter exists in 3 states. No, not West Virginia, Ohio, and Tennessee. But there's 3 states called a solid, a liquid, and a gas. To help kids remember it, I always do this. It's a solid, like your noggin. It's a liquid, like you drink. And it's a gas. It's all in the air and floating all around us. Here's even a little song to help you remember. Ready? Matter song. There's matter over here, there's matter over there. Liquid, solid, or a gas, there's matter everywhere. A solid keeps its shape, it doesn't separate. What you see is what you get. A solid keeps its shape. Gas is in the air, you can see it, but you can't see it, but it's there. It flows and blows right through your nose and fits in anywhere. And when you melt a solid down, a liquid can be found. It's wet and moves wherever there's room and spills and splashes too. Thank you. All right, guys, but there's solids, liquids, and gases. Solids, everything is made up of atoms. And atoms are little tiny building blocks. And in solids, they stay close, and they're right there together, and they retain their shape. And liquids, they're not as close, and they go and flow and move. Gases, the atoms are very spread out, and they travel through the air. But that's the 3 states of matter, and everything in the world is matter. It has weight and takes up space. Well, you know, you can do things. Science is all about doing things with matter, what's in the world. You might as well make some money with it as you do. I'd like you to make a bet with somebody. Tell them, I bet I can make raisins dance. And they're going to be like, yeah, right. Say, hey, $5. If I make raisins dance, you owe me. Guys, I don't have raisins since we're all in this lockdown, but I have some cranberries, and they're dried fruit. That's all raisins is really made to be. And we're going to do a little science experiment on the matter. I'm just going to take 1 raisin out, or this dried cranberry. Take my handy dandy knife. Ask your parents first. This is just a butter knife, a case knife. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to cut it into fourths. Fourths. How many pieces do you think that is, guys? Just like it sounds. 4 pieces. I'm going to take those, and we're going to make these things dance. And it's very fun with raisins too, where they're dark, but this will be fun too. And I'm putting it in a clear plastic or glass cup. Now think, why am I using a clear cup? Right. Who's going to see it if you did it in a dark coffee cup or mug? It has to be visible through there. Now we need a liquid. These are both solids. Their atoms are close together and they retain their shape. Here's a liquid. This is ginger ale. Listen. Wonder what that was. Something we're going to think about later. We're going to pour the liquid into the cup. Bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble. I know they're floating right now, but wait, just watch for a second. They'll start to dance. There's really a lot going on there. We have a solid, we have a liquid, there's a gas. Uh-oh. There it went. Up and down. If you do it at home, see if you can guess what makes them rise from the top to the bottom to dance and move and boogie around. Dance, dance, oogie, oogie, oogie. Yeah, let's see these babies dancing. What's causing them to dance? And think about it. You gotta use for your liquid some form of cola. Why did I use ginger ale? Right, it's clear too, like the glass. And think of other ones you could use, that are clear. And as long as it's a cola, you got it going on and it will work. Now, let's see. What's making the cranberries dance? Have you figured it out yet? We have a solid, the cranberries in the cup. We have a liquid, the ginger ale. We're missing the third state of matter. We're missing what, guys? The gas. What they've added to make any soda that gives it poppiness and bubbliness and fizziness and made this beautiful sound. Well, it didn't do it that time. But when I first opened it, you could hear it. They add a gas to this liquid that makes it bubbly and fizzy. It's called carbon dioxide, or the science name for it is CO2. It's one atom of carbon bonded and put together with two atoms of oxygen. It makes a gas. They put it into the cola. The gas surrounds the raisins or craisins with bubbles. Let me draw a little picture here. Let's get a little dried piece of fruit. In that clear soda, the CO2 gas bubbles up on the raisin, making it rise to the top of the soda. And then it falls back down again. Why do you think that happens? Why is it moving? There one went. Well, matter is anything that has weight and takes up space. What is all up here, guys? That's right, the air we breathe, the oxygen, the nitrogen, all those gases that mix together we take in. They hit those bubbles and pop, pop, pop with their weight, and it causes the little piece of fruit to fall back down. So, guys, it's a fun way to have, to manipulate matter. A lot of magic and a lot of tricks you see are just science. All right, we're going to do a little sort. We're going to take matter, which is everything that has weight and take up space, and we're going to sort it as a solid, liquid, or gas. Solids get S's, liquids get L, and gas gets G. How about the wind, guys? It's a gas. It's floating around the atoms. We can't see them, but we're there. How about a magnet? It's a solid. The atoms retain their shape. How about the air we breathe that pop the bubbles on our dancing craisins? It is a gas. The atoms are moving about. They're invisible. Smoke. I know you're thinking you can see it, but it is a gas. Rain that falls from the sky. Yes. Liquid. A log for your fireplace or for your yard. Yes, a solid. Juice you might have had for lunch. It pours. It's a liquid. Ice. You might have had it for lunch too. It's a solid. It retains its shape unless it melts and turns into a liquid. Milk. Yes, an easy one. It's a liquid. Water. A very important liquid, makes up 2/3 of our earth. Yes. Steam. Once again, you can see it, but it is a gas. Those atoms are flying out and spreading around and taking up space in a wild rate. Pumpkins. It's like your old hard head. It's a solid. It retains its shape. Guys, look around your house and see if you can classify some things as solids, liquids, and gas. Because we're all matter, and we all matter. Have a good day.